Namaste, my friends. My name is Pavel Kalagin. I am a yoga teacher by the system of the Sivananda. That's a pretty known saint of the 20th century. So he's absolutely amazing. He wrote 300 books or something. He helped a lot of people. He opened the society, like the big organization, and his students like all over the world like opened many ashrams. Yeah, me personally, I'm not in organization, so I'm not actually fanatical. I like freedom, but I was living in the ashrams like for a while. I had teachers, and I have a teacher right now, the great teacher. Yeah, and I thank God for that. Yeah, thank God for everything. So I teach about 30 years, maybe more, for now. And about 38 years I study yoga from childhood, basically. So I do little, before I'm going to the topic, like I usually do for the people who doesn't know me at all, or never saw me before. Little introduction, little like representing myself or in the channel. So welcome to the channel. It's a lot of videos about, mostly it's of course about the yoga and Vedic culture, about philosophy, about its interview with teachers, it's about metaphysical things, esoteric things. Mostly it's my own videos. So very practical ones about specific practices like in yoga, about meditation, about health, about diet, many of them. So it's not commercial project. You can, yeah. So welcome. You can write comments like below the video, so I'll appreciate it, because sometimes comments are even more important than the video itself. Yeah, I'm sorry sometimes I don't look at the camera exactly because my eyes is not so good. I don't see well, and I'm looking to the side, and sometimes I'm slowing down because my English is okay, but I live in the States. Actually, I'm in Brooklyn in my little ashram in here, and I teach here for now, and more than 30 years in the States, but it's still second language. Originally I'm from Russia, like I said, and sometimes it's not easy to explain something spiritual, like about like in English. Like it's not easy in Russian actually. So I have a lot of platforms in Russian language, but in English I have Instagram and Facebook instead of YouTube. So I have a site, it's in Russian language, but it's like program for translating. Like you can basically, it's 162 languages or so, and it's translating pretty good. So I wrote about a lot in there. So it's a big, it's very big site, like encyclopedia, like 3,000 pages or something, like really big, huge work. Like it's a lot of videos, a lot of interviews, but it's mostly in Russian language. I don't think it's like if you translate it like books or texts, like it's gonna be better. So anyway, it's all like I said, I'm in the Facebook and Instagram also. What I do there, basically I'm publishing the books. It's my own books. Like I'm a writer. You can say that. It's like small phrases, like aphorisms, like in a spiritual philosophy way. I have about 10,000 of them or something. So, and I put them in a Facebook and Instagram and any, like in Russian, in English, like in so my own, like my main book, I would say, it says like the essence of altar and the essence on the altar of love. Yeah, that's the main book. You can Google it, so you can find it on my site and so many other platforms. It's translated pretty good. Thank for my student, the lady. She's amazing. She knows yoga. She's a good translator and very smart person. She works in a school, actually, very educated. Yeah, and we did, like, it took about 2 years to translate it, so it's not easy to translate like philosophy, like half poetry. It's like that way, kind of hokku, like the Japanese poetry. It's not easy. Yeah, but anyway, I'm taking these phrases and I'm putting it on Instagram, Facebook, and anywhere. So do comments also. I'll appreciate it. So for me, I don't like to judge. I don't like to force somebody to do some brainwash, like force any way to push you and anything like that. So I'm just trying to give information like I know it from my own experience, from my own meditation, from my own practices. Of course, from my teachers, it goes to from the books, but much less. It's mostly my own experience. So, and I'm just, it's all free. I'm just trying to help, like people who does yoga and people who just started yoga, or vedanta, like Vedic tradition. Yeah. Of course, before video, I know the topic like I want to do, but it's real life video, so I don't prepare myself too much like a professor. So I have nothing against professors, of course, but most of them not practicing yoga. So I'm a practitioner. I do yoga every day, and I have students. They come in here. They pay money, yeah. So I'm not like you have to pay rent and everything. So don't worry about this a little bit long, maybe introduction, because it's like I'm tuning the instrument, the guitar, the strings. It's kind of like that. Like it's already meditation. The video already started. We connected. It's already the good thing. Yeah. For people who doesn't need it, the whole spiritual thing, they're not gonna see it anyway. And who is really needed, like who is interested about it, they're gonna feel me better. So, and the things I'm gonna explain, it's gonna be much easier to digest, you can say that. That's why I do a little talk before. It's a few reasons. So it's pretty much, this is it. My spiritual name is Shankara. I'm initiated in tradition. And today's topic is gonna be karma. Yeah. For today, every second person I think knows what is it, but not many knows like all details of it. It's pretty unique and pretty complicated thing. It's not just action and reaction. It's much deeper thing. So I'm gonna explain a little bit about it, because like about karma we can speak like during 20 videos, 40 videos. So it's a big thing. It's you can ask me any questions, so I do in the Facebook, and here you can write me into the messenger. I'm answering the questions like for free, like about yoga, about anything. Basically, like recommendations I'm giving. So the book, like I told you about the book, so Essence on the Altar of Love. So read it. I would appreciate it. You're gonna find many interesting phrases for you. I think it's gonna help you. Yeah, I have it like not in an electronic way, but it's in Russian. So in like in a paper way. I'm sending it also all over the world. Yeah. So karma. As you know, karma is action and reaction. It's like the things like not only in this life. We have videos about reincarnation already, because all these spiritual topics, they very connected. So if you cannot like talk about karma without reincarnation, without meditation, without like many other like parts of spiritual, let's say, science, let's say that. Yeah, all lines, all topics, they're connected, subjects. Yeah, the karma also. So this video is gonna be like for people who doesn't believe in reincarnation and karma, so it's no point to see. But for others, it's gonna be maybe even some new things. Yeah, it's a lot of gurus talking about karma, about it's not. I'm not gonna like open something new, like, but still some people are listening for somebody like they understand, they like, and with other person they don't understand, with another person, like, let's say. So it's like that. So some people like can hear simple things from me and simple things from other person, and it's gonna be different. You know, that's why I'm not repeating like after somebody, and it's still unique, like, because it goes with certain energy, you know, with a certain understanding, experience. So anyway, let's get to the point. Yeah, the karma, it's three types. Like I said, it's action and reaction. Not only in your particular life, in this life, but in many lives. Like you can get karma from past life, from lives before. So that's the first thing about karma. And karma, it's not punishment. Many people think it's like karma, like, like that, but it's punishment. It's not punishment. It's actually what you did and like what you get, you know, the result. Like, it's very simple in this way. Like how good you wash the dishes, you said, like, let's say, and then you're gonna sit to eat tomorrow. They're gonna be perfectly like good, or like still dirty, or very dirty. You know, like it's karma, like it's you. It's pretty much about everything. Of course, it's the moment here. Of course, it's a God will of everything. Like we have about 10% of free will. We have that's the karma basically. But also, God, very rare actually. shows his like powers and go into our personal karma. So he just created us, and he kind of absorbing, we can say that. Of course he's control and everything in control and stuff, but he's not human. It's very hard to understand. Like it is his influence on everything, and he's everything in anything. He's everything. You can say that, but in the same time, we have some own responsibility. That's the karma, and the connection between God's will and our own karma. It's you can say it's almost impossible, if not impossible, to understand it just from the logical mind, how the connection goes, like God wills and our own will. It's not easy, because like we're part of God also, you see, and God part of us, so it's all connected. Anyway, try to think about it, but I'm not gonna speak a lot about it because it's pointless. Like, but very rare what I wanted to say. From nowhere, even if you have like bad karma, suddenly you have like something like some amazing gift from God. And opposite way, you may have very good karma. It's very rare, but it's happening sometimes, and you just falling down like completely. And nobody knows what is it. It's like it goes lila. In yoga, it's like God's game or play, you can say that. Nobody knows exactly. Nobody can understand God by mind, by conception. That's why it's no point to talk about it much. So you can say that's personal karma. Yeah, mostly like 90% it's personal karma. Yeah, action and reaction, including all your lives. And of course you have many other karmas get influences on you, get involved with you also. It's like karma of the city, karma of your own, like parents, grandfathers, and others, from your karma of your people around, karma of the country. Yeah. So, but these influences, it's they have much less like influences on you than your own karma that you did it by yourself personally. That's the main one. That's the main karma you should work on. Of course, in here you can say also, it's also like I was talking with the God karma and your personal karma. It's like you cannot find like what is what sometimes. It's pretty much mixed. In here also, many other karmas like got influences on you, but you doing something and you have your own karma also. So which one is stronger or not, it's also very complete thing, very complicated, I would say, thing. But not to be confused, your own karma like you did yourself. It's always more important to work on. You should concentrate on it mostly, what you should do about something. Not looking for anyone like did something and it's like now you're suffering. Don't judge. It's not supposed to be judgment, like in saying, yeah, that's it's because of like president, like he's that's why he's so bad, like my karma is bad also. It's some kind of connection, of course, but still you can't say it like you can't point on somebody like too much, like somebody guilty. It's basically it's your guilt. Yeah, and remember, karma, it's a lesson. You should learn your lesson from the karma. Like it's not the gods, like nobody's suing you, you know, like it's nothing like punishment or something like that. It's just law, like God's law, you can say that. Yeah, I said maybe complicated things, but I tried to speak like as simple as possible. Yeah, but trying to explain it to you, it's not that straight like people think. Only your karma exists and this is it. It's all connected. It's very difficult, like system, you can say that. Yeah, and mystical, and very hard. It's by mind. It's impossible to understand. But some of things we can understand and we can think about it. We can work on. Work on your personal karma. That's the first advice. Don't look at anybody else. Nobody is like guilty for you, like or for your things. It's mostly you did it. Yeah, work about your ego. Think more like what you did wrong, like and like lessons. Take it that way. Otherwise, it's gonna be a big mistake if you're gonna say like, oh, that's like the country karma, and what can I do? You know, it is country karma in a way, but you still better work on your karma. You know, like, think about yourself. Like look at yourself first, and then judge others. And even better not to. So it's three kind of karmas. Karma of the past. It's like what you did in the past, and it's pretty much like in the past. It's karma of now. I'm not gonna say Sanskrit names. It's difficult. It's gonna be even more complicated. Karma of now. So it's a karma like you doing something right now, like I'm speaking to you right now. And the influences of karma I did before, it's together. That's karma of now. You know, the past karma is like kind of gone. You don't, but with the karma you creating right now, with the past karma, that's the karma of now. That's what you got, actually. I bought the t-shirt before, it's kind of karma, I'm in it. And I'm speaking to you, and I have this t-shirt that's together. You know, some from the past and something happening right now in this moment. And the third karma, it's a karma of the future. You know, it's kind of the thing what you're doing right now, and the result that's will be from what you're doing right now. Understand? So that's gonna be the future karma. The things you did right now, including past karma. That's the karma of the future. The result going to be from like what you're doing right now. You don't see, like, I'm speaking to you, but I don't know the result, like, for the future. What's gonna happen to this, like, video, let's say. That's gonna be in the future. But it's including now, and it's including past in a certain way. That's 3 karmas. You can read about it, like, even on the internet. Karma of the past, karma of now, and karma of the future. And they all connected a certain way, like I said. And it's also 3 karmas by levels, you can say that. One, it's easy karma. Second one, it's middle way karma, like not too hard and not too easy. And another one, it's really hard one, like it's very difficult to do something with it. So first, easy karma, like it's something you did before, but it's light one, light karma, like you for example, you bought the plant and you didn't like it, and you gave it to your neighbor, and you bought another plant. So you can work with this karma. It's not so hard. Easy karma, like we're supposed to work every day. More difficult karma, it's middle one. You can work hard on it. You should work hard on it, actually. It's like what you did before, let's say, and you, for example, you have some illness, not like huge ones, but some, you know, like, or some qualities, like you're afraid of anything, you know, like the things pretty tough, could be pretty tough, but you can work on it. It's not so easy. You can work on it like for years, maybe even for whole your life, to build some qualities, to understand something. That's the middle one. And some, what you did before, real bad, and you have reaction. Let's say you went to some country and you got some virus, let's say, and from that time, like, you have like allergy on something, like during your whole life, and you should deal with it, like it's not easy, something like that. And the hard karma, really, like it's pretty much almost impossible to do something with it, like you're human being, let's say. I don't think you'll be able to become crocodile, let's say. It's not easy. Yeah, some avatars, some enlightened people, some god and goddess, Devi, it's possible. Yeah, but you should be on very high level. You're not human being then. For human being, it's almost impossible. It's something like that. You're human being, you have rights and legs, like you see, you understand something, you have mind, and it's very difficult to not to have it, let's say. and the karma of your relatives, like like you having something in the blood from them, you know. I'm not gonna say it in, like, medical names, it's plenty of them. Yeah, but you have some genes, you know, from the people, your relatives who lived before you in your family, past families. And it's also very difficult to work with it also. It's like in you, and it's like part of you. Not even temper. It's like much deeper on a karmic level. Like nationality or something like that. It's very difficult. If you, let's say, if you're Chinese, to become in one life. In many lives it's possible. Like when person reincarnated, you can be like Russian after that, like not Chinese anymore. It's possible. It depends, like of many things you need to go through. But in this life, if you're Chinese or you, I'm not a racist, of course. It's better to explain than by this example. It's very hard to be, let's say, if you're Chinese, like, to be like the Spanish, let's say, Hispanic person, like, where it's a genes, you know. I'm not talking like somebody better or worse, nothing like that. Especially in yoga, it's like we know about reincarnation a lot. In this life you can be black, next life you could be white, you know. Very rare you can be man and then woman. That's rare, but it's also possible. But you can be like different nationality and lives in different places. That's possible. Yeah, so that's mostly I wanted to say, like, for today, a little about karma. So don't forget, you should learn about it with a good teacher and read the books of the people who knows about it, like not strange movies or strange books, like from the fantasy, like some fantasies or something, from the people who doesn't know about it, who heard something about it here, who made it by himself, let's say. Let's put it that way. Yeah, from the people who knows, from the gurus, you know, from the Buddhist monks, that would from the lamas, that would be better. And like I said, in a way, it's very simple, like what you did and what you get, you know, like it's one way, but in another way it's also, like I explained before, it's a big topic, complicated topic. You should learn about it like much more deeper to understand it, and not only about karma, about many other things in the Vedic culture, let's say. So good luck to you in the way of studying. When you study about karma, you understand more about yourself, and when you study about yourself, you understand more about karma. If you study about God, you understand karma more. karma law more, because it all came from God. It's all connected. Study about meditation, about history of the yoga of Vedanta, study philosophy, about Leela, playing of God, about God's law, about God and Goddess, about mantras, many other things. Okay, I think that's enough for today. And knowledge is, it's very important. You get stronger when you know something. Namaste.